everyone, I'm Jenn. Thanks for joining me today for this Pilates workout. All you need is a mat and we will be down on the mat the whole time. So as you spread your mat out, make sure you have a little bit of room from side to side. You can reach open over your head. And we're going to go back to the basics today. A lot of really traditional Pilates, and sometimes that really good, deep, basic traditional Pilates work can sometimes be the hardest, especially if you're really using those principles of Pilates that we focus on every class. That concentration, really be in the moment, control of every move you do, really take it from the center where the power is, the pelvis. Make sure all your movement is smooth, fluid, and you're paying attention to every detail as you incorporate your breathing through the moves. Come down into a lying down position and reach the arms above your head. As you lengthen your legs and extend your arms, engage that belly button and pull it in. Then bring your hands to your rib cage and interlock your ribs. So when we say pull in the rib cage, zip up the rib cage. It's like interlocking your fingers. Zip up the ribs, pull your belly button up and in, and when you do that, you should feel a little bit of your glutes tightening. Then reach the arms over your head and feel the extension. And then feel muscles in your legs as you anchor your heels down, belly button up and in, rib cage zipped up, shoulders away from ears. Bring the hands forward with a little lift of your head and shoulders. Look down at your feet. Reach back up and come down. Inhale, lift up. Look down at your feet. Reach and lift and lengthen again. Inhale, lift up. Look down at your feet. Reach and lift up. This time you're going to come up just a little higher than that place where you feel stuck. Bracing into the belly, coming up maybe an inch or two higher, roll back down. And take it again. Bring it forward, brace the belly, come up just a little higher, and come back down. Here we go again. Reach forward, engage, lift a little higher, and roll yourself back down. Taking it one more time like that. Bring it forward. Look down at your feet. Brace that belly in. Roll back down. This time we're coming all the way to the top. Roll back up. Brace the belly. Lift up. Open at the top with a little lift. And then curve back belly in. One vertebrae at a time coming down to the floor. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, scoop and lift. Stay at the top for a second and look up. Roll back down the vertebrae, one bone at a time. Take that one more time, bring it forward, engage all the way up. Curve back in, come all the way down. As you bring now your hands to the side of your hips, bring your feet to the floor, and lift your shoulders. Tuck the chin down as if you're looking at your belly button, and as you cinch up the rib cage, lift a little higher. Start to bounce the hands. Into the hundreds, breathing in and exhaling out the mouth. Shift your feet now just to its toes. Engaging the shoulders up, belly in like you're cinching a belt line tight. Now lift those toes up off the floor. Tabletop the leg position. Try to lift your shoulders a little higher, relax the neck. Now extend your right leg out to a diagonal. Bring that leg back in. Left leg to the diagonal, keep pumping, keep lifting, keep breathing. Bring it back in. Now both legs high. Now challenge the feet a little bit forward. Engage it right there. For 4, 3, 2, bring the knees to the chest and slide your hands underneath your hips. As you take your left foot down, extend it nice and long. And extend the right leg up high, right above your belly. If you can get it straight, that's great, but if it's bent, that's okay too. With a tiny little circle inward, in, around, and stop. The hips resting on the hands like a cup and saucer. Reverse the direction. As you do the one-legged circles, you want to feel that movement coming from the belly out. Inward circle, bigger, slower. Drop around, open out, do that again. Cross, drop. Open out and up. Really controlling the leg work from the center. Reverse the circle to the outward motion. Drop. Feeling that rib cage zipped. And the belly pulling up and in. The anchoring leg to the floor. The stability of the hips. Good. Bring that knee in. Bring the other knee up. Transition the right leg down and the left leg up, and a small little circle inward. In, around, and stop. Anchor the bottom leg. Feel the energy of the muscles of the bottom leg. Outward circle, out, around, and stop. One more. Now inward circle, big and small, or big and slow. Out and around, cross. Good, just some really good hip mobility here with the controlling from the center powerhouse. Reverse the circle. So again, the basic one leg circles. And if done well, very difficult move. Open, breathe, one more. Good. Bring both knees now into the chest. Rest the hips on top of the hands. Extend both legs up, pull the belly button in. From there, 2 leg circles or corkscrew, down, around, again. Squeeze the legs together. The movement of the legs comes from the support and strength of the center. Now reverse it to the left side. And again. Good, 2 more. And 1 more time. Good. As you bring the knees now into the chest, plant the left foot down against the floor. Place the hands behind the back of your head and lift the shoulders up and down. As you lift and lower, keep the elbows open. Now right elbow to the right knee. Come up and touch it. Lift. Lift. Good. Continue there. Lift. So you're coming right down that side oblique. We're going to hit these in different angles. Come up and hold. Take the left elbow, cross over to the right knee. Come up again with that right elbow and a little faster. Up, cross, up. Lift, cross, lift. Lift, cross, lift. 1 more time. Now just cross left elbow to the right knee. So again, hitting the obliques from all different angles. Really pay attention to the details. As you come up, hold, extend your foot and kick, reach towards your foot, come back in with your elbow, open it to the side. Little faster, up, kick, in, open, up, kick, in, and open, up, kick, and 1 more. Now just kick up and reach for the foot. Kick, kick, and kick. Last one. Bring that foot down to the floor. Relax your head and neck. Bring that left knee in. Focus with the elbows open and lift the torso up and down, just right in the center. Relaxing the neck. Lifting from engaging the belly. Now that left elbow comes up to touch the knee. So we're going to hit those obliques right down that center. Couple more right here. Really focus on coming all the way up to touch, to make contact. Now from here, come up and touch and hold. Cross the right elbow over to the left knee. Bring it back up and come down. A little faster. Up, cross, lift. Up, cross, lift. Up, cross, lift. 1 more time. Up, cross. Now just cross over. Cross over, keeping the other elbow open. Now bring it up and touch that elbow, hold. Kick the leg up, reach up for the foot. Bring the elbow back in, open that elbow up. Little faster. Cross, kick, in, open. Cross, kick, in, and open. 2 more. Cross, kick, in to open. 1 more. Now as you kick up, reach for the foot every time. Kick, and kick, and kick. 1 more. And bring it down. As you bring the knees in, open up both arms. Extend the legs up to the ceiling, squeeze them together. Let them fall to the right, catch them. Don't let them touch the floor, bring them back up. Over to the left side, anchor the shoulder, pull back up. Anchoring the opposite shoulder and hand down, lift back up to the top. Over to the side, anchor and pull. Couple more on each direction. and lift. One more time. Over and lift. Bring the knees into the chest. Bring the hands to the legs. Lift the chest up, chin down. Reach out with a double leg stretch. Lengthen, curve and pull. Lengthen. Going back to the basic series of 5. Lengthen, pull. One more. Now as you pull in, keep your shoulders up. Extend one leg forward. Lift from the belly. So engages, drop the chin and eyes to the belly button. Switch legs. Switch again and breathe. Zip up the ribs. Belly button in. Shoulders elevated. 4 more. 4. So the single leg stretch from the basic series of 5. Last one here. Extend that leg a little higher. Again, cinch up the belt. Drop the eyes to relax the neck and scissor switching your legs. Scissor switch, 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 switch. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, last one. Take both legs to the top. Slide the hands behind the back of the head. Bring the knees into the chest. Extend the legs up. Push them towards the ceiling. Lower them down, lift up. Knees to chest. Kick up. Push from the ceiling down forward. Lift up. Pull the knees to the chest. Kick up to the ceiling. Couple more times. Push forward, lengthen. Double straight leg stretch, pull up. Bring the knees into the chest and extend back up. One last time, push forward. Pull back up. Pull the knees into the chest and extend. Cross one opposite elbow into the knee. Switch for crisscross. And switch. And switch. You have 4, 3, 2, one more time. Extend your arms over your head, lengthen your legs. Now zip up the ribs, pull the belly in, legs close together, going back up to the traditional roll up, bringing the arms, head forward, shoulders up. Scoop and lift all the way to the top. Reach and lengthen. Now just bring your arms to the side as you stay here. Going into a rolling like a ball series, make sure you've got a little bit of room behind you to roll backwards. As you come to a seated position, plant the feet against the floor, hands under legs. You want to be careful not to crowd the chest, but to open the chest with good posture. Roll back onto your spine, come up, plant the feet, hold still, stop. It's like you're freezing the position at the top with good posture. Roll back again, plant the feet, lift the chest open, and stop the momentum. Taking it one more time, roll backwards, come up, plant the feet, stop, freeze. Now take your feet just to your toes with a little pull back. Now roll back and come up just to the toes. Lift the chest open. So again, you're opening through the posturing muscles. Roll back again. Come up just to the toes. Stop. Now change your position so that the feet are off the floor. From here, squeeze the knees a little closer together. Open your chest. You have much more balance on your tailbone when you're opening the chest rather than cutting it off. Roll back. Come up, stop the momentum. So again, very traditional, rolling like a ball series with the work being on the hold, not the roll. Come up and hold, stop. Now release your hands and reach them forward. Roll back. As you come up, push the chest forward and hold the balance. Take it again, roll back. Lift the chest, hold. Good. Now from there, take your hands and bring them together. Slice down one side of the hip, then the other, then roll back again. As you come up, stop the momentum. Slice down one side of the hip, then the other, now roll back. As you come up, reach forward and stop. Turn the palms down, pump the hands. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, roll back. Come up, stop. Pump. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll back. Come up, stop. Grab hold of your lower leg. Take your legs a little higher. Back into the bent, roll back. Come up and stop momentum. Extend, lengthen. Bend, roll back. Come up, stop momentum. One more time. Extend. Bend, roll back. Come back up, stop, momentum, and hold. Going into an open leg rocker. This can be done with knees bent or extended legs fully. That's where you're coming back to. Here we go, roll back. Come up to the open leg rocker, push your chest forward, find your balance to hold position. Roll back, open leg rocker. Come up, extend wherever your legs will go. Keep your chest nice and wide. We're going to go one more time. Roll back. Open leg rocker. Find that strength to balance. Hold. And then just bring your legs down. Going over into a side series. Choose a hip, and as you come down, place your hand underneath your head. As you bring your hand in front, think of your belly button and your ribs again. So ribs close up. Belly button pulls up and in, which when you do that will feel a little tightening in your glutes. Other hand in front for balance. Top leg flexes. Once you cinch up that space between the belly button and the back, you should be really strong and solid in your core foundation or your pelvis. As you draw a circle with your foot, you're going to draw 4 different sizes. First one, really small. It's like a golf ball. Very subtle, very small. Start to notice what you feel through the middle. Little bit bigger, maybe a softball, drawing through a flexed foot, anchoring the bottom leg down, keeping the pelvis quiet. Now more of a basketball or soccer ball. Now the next one, as big as you can make it, anchor the bottom leg, sweep it around, sweep it around. Feel all that strength required in the pelvis to move the leg big like that. Now stop the momentum, reposition. Start with a backward circle, flex foot, like you're drawing the circle like a golf ball. Really tiny, very subtle, but very deep. Now more of a softball. And again. And keep the breathing going. Now just a little bigger, maybe like a basketball. You want to really feel it from the inside out. Now as you take it to a bigger motion, all the way up and around, all the way up and around. It takes so much more strength to hold the pelvis still than it does to move the leg. Now stop it and hold. Bring that top leg into a bent position, resting it on the ground in front of your belly. And as you take your hand now, place it on your waistline. Keep your other hand under your head with your elbow down and flex your bottom foot. Now lift up and down with the bottom leg in the inner thigh move. As you work with the bottom leg, you should feel a little contraction under the waistline. As you do your side series here, lift, lift, and lift. Pulse at the top. 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Pulse 3, 2, and again, every time that leg goes up, you can feel little contractions. Take it one more time. Now draw a circle forward and around and try to bring the leg all the way up to the top leg. Circle, one more. Reverse the circle now, backwards, backwards. One more. Good. From there, lengthen your leg down to the floor and let the bottom leg rest. Bring your other hand in front, stay on your elbow. Bring the top leg up off the ground, and as you do that, pull your belly in. So if you were standing up, it would be as if you were standing up with one knee at the chest. Now extend it forward, kick, bend it. I'm going to teach you a little sequence here, requiring some concentration as you put moves together. And notice each move challenges the core in a different way. Adding on from here, kick it forward. Now kick from there upward. Bring it forward again. Bend the knee into you. Kick forward. Kick upward. Bring it forward. And knee in. 2 more times. So this is the second part of the sequence. Forward and in. One more time to kick forward and lift. Bring it forward and in, adding on. This time kick forward, kick up, bring it forward. Now kick it downward to the bottom leg. Kick forward again, downward, kick forward again. Now downward. Now kick around the side and upward towards your ear. Down to the foot. Kick up towards your ear. Down to the foot. Kick up to the ear. Down to the foot. This time as you kick up, leave it up. Now bend it, touch it in front of you. Kick back up to the top. Try not to roll forward when you touch your knee in front of your belly. Just roll the knee forward. Good. Couple more. Lift and kick. Now we're going to put everything together. So after this one, bring the knee in front of the belly button. Don't touch. Kick forward. Kick upward. Bring it forward. Kick downward. Around the side, upward. Knee touches in front of you. Kick back upward. Don't touch it. Start the sequence again. Kick forward. Kick up. Feel the challenge in the core center. Downward, around the side without momentum. Lifting the leg, knee touching. Kick up. So again, you have to concentrate. Knee forward. Here we go again. Kick forward and up. Forward again. Downward. Around the side to the ear. Knee touches. Kick up. Don't touch, and we do this one more time. Sequence, kick forward. Kick up. Bring it forward. Belly button in. Downward. Without momentum, kick upward. Knee touches. Kick upward again. Don't touch. Now slide your bottom knee underneath it, right in front of your belly button. Hand in front. This time, head comes down. As you push down across with your hand in front, engaging the shoulder and the chest, and then the belly, push down, feel your shoulders and chest, belly into back. Now lift both knees up off the floor towards the ceiling as you push across your chest. Roll it back down to release it. Push down, chest, shoulder, in with belly, up with both legs. Lower them back down. Push across, engage, pull up, and then roll them back down. On this next one, we're going to keep the legs up. Belly in, hand pushes across. Now use your top leg and open and close it. It actually takes more strength to keep the bottom leg off than it does to move the top leg. Let's take this 2 more times and 1 more. From there, lower both legs down. Straighten both legs and get right on the top of your hip. And as you rest your head on your hand, other hand in front across the belly, coming all the way up. So legs, torso, chest lifts towards the leg in a pike, lower it back down. One of the best core exercises is the pike up. It incorporates more core muscles than any other move. Little faster, you've got arms, shoulders, belly back, waistline, legs. Lift, lower, going 1 more time. Pull, pull, and down, and bend your knees. As you sit yourself up here, flip yourself over to the other hip. Adjusting the music here. So start with your hand underneath your head. Bring both legs together. This other hand coming in front. Pull the belly up and in. You'll feel your glutes tighten, bottom leg down. Flex your heel. Draw a little circle with your heel. Now a little bigger, maybe a softball, and the key is to anchor the bottom leg. Again, it takes a lot more strength to hold still than it does to move. Little bigger, maybe basketball and soccer ball. Now as big as you can, and again, takes so much more strength to hold the pelvis still than it does to move that leg. Give me 1 more big circle and then stop the momentum. Reposition, flex the heel, take a little tiny movement of the leg as if it were maybe the size of a golf ball. Tiny, subtle. Now a little bigger like a softball. Now a little bigger like a basketball, and you can feel the difference and how much harder it is as the circle gets bigger. Now really engaging the core center and the bottom leg. Make it as big as you can. Kind of like one of those big exercise balls behind my head there. And take that 1 more time. And as you bring it down, release. Good. Now just bring your top knee in front of your belly, extending your bottom leg straight, flex the foot. Take your top hand and place it on your waistline. Now lift and lower your bottom leg up and down through the inner thigh. Feel the waistline work underneath your hand. Now pulse up for 3 counts. Higher, higher, higher. Take it again. 3, 2, and 1. Pulse up 3, 2, 1. Pulse again. 3, 2, and 1. Now circle. Forward, 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 forward. Continue that. Circle up and over, feeling the waistline contract every single time. Now reverse the circle backwards, backwards, back. Circle it and circle it. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2. Ooh, feeling that inner thigh. As you bring now the leg that's in front of you up off the ground, push your hand in front of you, stay on your hand on the bottom arm. So as I lift my knee, that requires core abdominal strength. From here, extend your foot forward. Learning a little sequence, a couple moves at a time. Kick. So a lot of abdominal strength to extend that leg forward. Good. Again. Let's add the next part on. As you kick forward, kick upward. Bring it forward, bend your knee. Kick forward, kick up. Forward, bend your knee. Starting to work the principle of concentration. As you put these moves together and find the flow or the fluidity of the movement. From one move to the next without rushing it, adding on from here. Kick forward, kick up, bring it forward. Now kick it downward to the bottom foot. Kick forward again, downward. Kick forward again, downward. Now change it to a side kick as you use the muscle strength and not momentum. Bring it down. The weight of the leg up and all the way down. Again, all the way up. Now on this next one, bring it all the way up. Bend your knee, touch it gently in front of you. Kick all the way up again. Try not to roll forward with your body or your shoulder. So stay right on the top of your hip and just move the leg smoothly and fluidly. On this next one, don't let your knee touch in front of your belly and extend the leg forward. From the beginning, kick up. Bring it forward. Bring it downward, around the side and upward. Touch the knee in front of you. Kick up, requiring that concentration, and bring it in front of you. Kick forward, which is great to stimulate the brain. Bring it forward, downward, around the side. Touch in front. Kick up. Don't touch on this one. Repeat it again. Kick it forward, then upward, then forward, then down, around the side and up. Touch knee. Kick up. Don't touch on this one. One more set. Kick forward. Extend. Kick up. Down to the front. Down to the bottom leg. Around the side, kick up. Knee touches gently. Kick all the way up. Don't touch. Now slide the other knee underneath it. Bring the hand down so that your neck and head can relax. With your hand in front here, as you push against the floor, remember core muscles are in the posture muscles as well. So now engage your shoulder and your chest by pushing down, in with the belly, up with the legs towards the ceiling, and then lower them and release the hand. Push down, engage belly button, pull up with both knees at the same time, and lower them to relax them. Push down, engage belly in, pull both knees up, and then release them down. This time, knees stay up. So find that push-pull, then take your top knee and open and close it. Again, it takes so much more strength to keep the bottom leg from falling down than it does to move that top leg. You have 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, last one. Allow your legs to come down to release. Keep your head on your arm, but extend your legs straight. And try to get right on the side of your hip. With your other arm in front, pulling up to the full pike position, we're going to start a little slower at first. Start to lift the legs and the torso, push down and across with the arms, and then come all the way down to the side of your hip. Push down and across, lift up. and then come all the way down the side of the hip. A little more dynamic, speed it up. Lift, lower, lift, lower, pull, lengthen, one more, pull, pull, lengthen. Bend your knees and roll yourself onto your back with your feet out in front. As you extend your legs now forward, place your hands behind the back of your head. Cross your right foot over your left. Squeeze the legs together. And as you lift your shoulders up, suck the belly up and in and the rib cage close. Relax your neck. Top leg goes up. Bottom leg goes under it. Bottom leg goes down. Top leg goes down. A little faster. Pull, lift, lower, lower. Lift, lift, lower. 2 more. Last one. And relax your shoulders. Cross the left over the right. Lift the shoulders, brace the belly in. Top leg slowly goes up. Bottom leg comes under it. Bottom leg goes down. And a little faster, up, up, down, down. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Lift, lift, lower, lower. 2 more. Up, up. Last one. Good. As your shoulders come down, relax. Uncross the legs and cross the right foot back over the top. Lift the shoulders up. Take your top leg slowly up, right leg up, bottom leg under it. Now switch them, squeeze them together, lower them down. Left leg goes up, bottom leg comes under, switch them, squeeze them, lower to the floor. Right leg goes up, bottom leg comes under, switch them, squeeze them, push them down. Left leg goes up this time, shoulders are still elevated, head and neck relax. Switch them, squeeze them, push them down. Let the shoulders come down to rest the head. Keep the right leg on top, lift the shoulders, belly in. Both legs at the same time go up. Come down just a little. Up again, see if you can come down a little more. Up again, lower. 1 more, and then carefully bring it all the way down to the floor. Relax your shoulders, uncross the left leg on top this time, shoulders up, brace the legs, and pull up. Come down just a little, test it. Pull, maybe a little more on this one. Pull again. Lower. 1 more time, and you got to get all the way down the floor safely, engaging as you go. Relax your shoulders. Uncross your legs, but keep them close together. Bring the right elbow to the side of the body. Left arm extended high. Keep your legs dead weight to the floor. Push down with your right elbow. Lift up with your left arm and shoulder. Up to the top. Big reach. 4 counts to lower yourself back down. Push up. 2. An elbow goes down as you reach up. Lower. This is going to get a little faster, more aggressive. 2 counts up. 2 counts down. Force it right into the elbow, shifting the oblique muscles without using or kicking the legs. 1 more. As you come down, take the left elbow next to the side of you. Reach that right arm all the way up and take it slowly as you push down with your elbow. Lift up. Lower back down. 4, 3, resist gravity. Do that again slowly. Push. Legs are dead weight. Lower. This time it gets a little faster. 2 counts up. 1, 2, down, 2. Push to pull. Lower. Push down to pull up. Lower it. 1 more. Push, pull, lower, and lower. Reach the arms above your head. Stretch it out nice and long. Now close the rib cage. Pull the belly button up and in. Start to reach the hands forward, lifting your head. We're going into a roll-up. Come all the way up to seated position. And once you get to the top, relax your arms. Okay, going now into some C-curve work. I'm going to flip around here. Maybe you can see me a little better on a diagonal here. But as you place your hands now underneath your legs, opening up your chest and pull back. We're going to do some bracing work. So really deep abdominal wall work. Get your tailbone under. Try to open your chest and shoulders. Now look at your elbows. Try to get your elbows to straighten. So you're getting back into kind of a scary place. Now brace that belly and pull yourself all the way up. Remember to not hold your breath. Lower back, tailbone under, belly button up and in, deep abdominal wall, and see if you can go all the way to straight elbows. That would be scary if you weren't holding your legs. Pull yourself back up. Good. Open the chest, pull yourself back, start to round into the C curve. Try to straighten your elbows. Now let go of your right hand, left hand. Right hand reaches to the leg, left hand reaches to the leg. Pull yourself all the way back up. Deep breath, lower yourself back. Once you get that tailbone under, open the chest. Try to make your elbows straight. Now let go of your left hand. Now your right one. Grab hold with your left hand. Grab hold with your right one and pull yourself back up. Open your chest, lift up, posture. Start to pull and round yourself back. Now tuck the tailbone under, belly button, really deep abdominal wall. Try to get your arms as straight as you can. Now brace that belly and let go with both hands. Let go. Grab hold. Pull yourself all the way back up. Open the chest, lift up, working the posture as you roll back. Belly button sucks in, round the hips. Try to get low enough that your arms are straight. Now let go. Now grab hold of the back of the legs and pull yourself back up. Deep breath, open the chest and shoulders. Not a lot of repetitions. Something changes every couple of times. As you pull yourself back, tailbone underneath, straighten your arms as much as you can. Let go. Now brace that abdominal wall and pull one elbow back with a little shifting and rotation, then the other, and then again, and then again. As you grab hold of your legs, pull yourself up. Okay, little change. Pull yourself back, tuck your tailbone under, open your chest and shoulders, anchor your left foot down and bring the right leg up. Now, you want to imagine you've got like a little ball or a pillow underneath that low back as you sink down into it. Now, think abdominal wall and take your left hand and slide it underneath the right leg. Anchoring the left foot down, open your chest, look up with your chin, extend your right leg higher and lower. And higher, tailbone under. Again, you want to visualize maybe a ball or a pillow behind your low back. Now stop as you bend here. Take your anchoring leg, so your left foot, and bring it off the floor maybe an inch, just barely. Find your balance. Brace the belly inward. Let go with your right hand. Now before you let go with your left, cinch up the belt, and then let go with your left and bounce your hands. Now bring your fingertips to the floor. Don't panic. Take your top leg higher, bottom leg longer. Both hands scoop up, look up, hold for 4, 3, just brace that abdominal wall, lift yourself up, open up the chest and lift your back. Place your hands behind your thighs, open the chest, start to pull yourself back, belly button up and in. Take your left leg up, anchor your right foot down, open your chest, abdominal wall in, slide your right hand underneath your left leg, open your chest. Visualize a ball behind your back and start to lengthen and bend your top leg. Sink really deep into that tailbone under position. Take it one more time. And as you come back, hold. Now focus on your bottom foot and bring it off just a little. So there's definitely a higher leg and a lower leg. Before you make any changes with your hands, suck the belly button in. Take that left hand to the side of the leg, then the right one, and then bounce the hands. Now take your fingertips down. This is hard stuff. Focus on the top leg higher, bottom leg longer. Brace the belly, lift the arms, look up. 4 counts, 3, 2, and bring it in. Open the chest and lift yourself up. Now grab hold behind the back of your legs and pull yourself back. Tailbone under, belly button in, open the chest. This time, bring the right leg up. Slide the left arm underneath it as well, and lengthen now your left leg forward. Once you get that tailbone under and that abdominal wall supporting your back muscles as a team, lift your bottom leg higher, lower, lift it higher, and lower. Again, lift higher and lower. One more time, lift it up and lower. Go ahead and sit up to change sides. Open the chest, lean back. Now as you pull your left leg up, slide the right hand under it. Pull the belly button up and in and the tailbone under, extend your bottom leg. Now lift it higher. Pull and lower. Lift higher and lower. Lift higher, lower, one more time, and lower. Go ahead and pull yourself back up. Open the chest, lift. Now lean back onto both elbows. As you pull down into both elbows, again, this is about the posturing. So as you lift up through the chest, rather than slouching, more important is your posture than any other movement. Once you open the chest, start to extend your right leg straight. Bring the left leg in and anchor the foot against the floor. Keep your chest up, kick your leg up and down. Lift. Try not to touch the heel on the way down. So again, it takes a lot more strength to hold your body still than it does to move the leg. Keep that chest open. Now take your leg, swing it out to the side. You want to try to keep that left leg from moving because it's going to be tempted to open as well. Keep your chest open, shoulders lifting. One more. Now just bring that foot to the floor. Extend the left leg forward. Reposition your posture, pushing the chest up. Take your leg up and down. Try not to let it touch the ground. Lift, keeping the posture open. 4 more. Now swing it open to the side here. Try not to let that right leg move at all. 4 more. Slide it out, pull it in. Last 2. 1 more. Bring both feet down. Reposition your posture, chest up. Push the chest up, bring both knees in. Now extend both legs up. Try to keep that posture in your chest open. Now little circles with your feet. Reverse the circle each time. If you can, make the range of motion bigger as you challenge the core. A couple more times each direction. Last one. Bring the knees back in and the feet down. Replace your elbows with your hands. Leaning back, soft elbows. Bridge the hips up off the ground. Okay, plant your feet, plant your hands, engage your triceps. Now bring the right knee up into your chest. Now kick it up to the ceiling and leave the leg up high as you lower into a tricep dip. Bend your elbows, press up, bring your foot back down to the floor, bring your left knee up, extend to the kick. Lower the elbows, press the floor away, bring the foot down. We're gonna go a little faster, go right up to the kick, elbows, press. Kick, bend elbows, press. Kick, bend elbows, press. One more time. Kick, bend elbows, press, and go ahead and release your hips down. Wrap your arms around your legs, give them a nice little hug. Rolling yourself now over onto your tummy. Bring your arms out in front of you. Legs close together. Look forward over your hands. So it's not too high or too low, but just more of a neutral neck. From here, lift your hands and your feet off the ground. Lift. Lower back down. Lift and extend hands and feet, chest and thighs off the ground, focusing on your back muscles. Take it back down. This time, lift up. Take your arms and legs wider. Create the letter X. Bring them closer together. Release them down. Lift up. Open wide. Close. And down. 2 more. Lift up. Open out. Squeeze them together. Open them down. 1 more time. Lift. Open. Squeeze. Now in opposition, right hand, left leg, lift. Pushing with the opposite arm, lower. Push and lift, and lower. Push and lift. Push and lift. Now push and lift. Open out to the side of you. Bring it back into center. Release to the floor. Push and lift. Open to the side of you. Bring it center and down. Good. Push and lift. Open side. Center and down. Push and lift. Trying to keep that arm right next to the ear. In. Little change. Right hand, left leg, come up. Hold. Now really focus on engaging your back muscle. Lift the left hand also up. Release everything down. Left hand and right leg, so you're in oppositional lifting. Now squeeze your glutes into your low back and take the right arm off as well. Lift and release. So lots of really good low back. Here we go again. Right hand, left leg, up. Squeeze into glutes and back. Lift your left hand off. Release everything down. 1 more time. Left hand, right leg, come off. Squeeze into glutes and back and lift your right hand also off. And release it back down. Good. Bring your hands now to your shoulders. I'm going into a reverse push-up. So normally we go from the top to the bottom, back up to the top in a push-up. This is a reverse one. So as you tuck your toes and push yourself to the top of a push-up, what you do not want is an inchworm. So I don't want to lift my chest and then my hips. I want to lift all at the same time in a straight line. So the key is to tuck the toes, hands under shoulders, and when you push down with your hands and your feet, pull up into your pelvis, because that's the heaviest part, is the pelvis and the legs. Try to keep your pelvis and legs in line with your chest and push everything to the top. Hold your plank. Now resist gravity and go down. Release it to the floor. Here we go again. Push down with hands and feet and lift the pelvis up. Engage and brace as you lower yourself back down. 1 more time. Push down with hands and feet up into the belly and bring the pelvis up at the same time as your chest. Now from there, bring your knees up underneath you. Sit back with your hips and reach forward. Now in yoga, we call this position a child's pose. In Pilates, we call this position the piece of heaven stretch. This is going to take us into the piece of heaven push-ups. And the first one will be for the triceps. So as you bring your hands a little closer together, come up to the top of your push-up for a tricep. So my chest is stronger than my triceps. I'm going to go to my knees here. Lift your chin and bring your elbows into your side as you lower to your push-up. Push back to the top. Sit back. Little faster flow. Goes forward. Elbows hug. Press to the top. Sit back to release. Again, push forward. Elbows hug. Press with your triceps. Pull back. 2 more times. Press out. Lower down. Press up. Sit back. Lift. Lower. Press up. And hold right there. Go ahead and release for a second. We're going to go to the chest push-ups. So the hands will be a little bit wider for your position. And as you go to the chest push-ups, you can certainly go to your feet if you feel like you want to, or stay on your knees. Everyone starts in that child's pose with the hands a little bit wider position. Come to the top of your push-up position right there. Lower yourself down to the mat. Push the floor. Bend your knees and pull back into that child's pose, piece of heaven. Top of the push-up. Lower down. Push up. Bend your knees, pull back. Here we go again. Top of the push-up. Lower down. Push to the top, bend your knees, pull back. 2 more times. Top of the push-up. Lower down. Lift, bend your knees and pull back. 1 more time. Top of the push-up. Lower. Lift, bend your knees, pull back, and hold right there. Good work. Slide your elbows to the mat, finishing with a plank. Elbows to mat, chin up. Walk your feet back, tuck your toes, rock your weight forward and backwards. 4 more times. Brace the belly, head lifted. Now from there, pull your hips up high. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Pull, lower, lower. As you pull up, head drops. As you lower hips, head goes forward. 1 more. Hold there. Take the right hip bone towards the mat. Lift it up. Left hip bone towards the mat. Lift up. Right hip bone towards the mat. Lift up. Left hip bone. Center. Hold. Lifting your right elbow like a goalpost. Bring it back down to center. Transition the other side. So you can pull that elbow up. Side plank, goalpost. Come down. Little faster flow. Goalpost. Other side. Goalpost. 2 more and you're done. Last one here. And bring the knees down underneath you. Reach forward, lengthen back. Drop the forehead and take your breathing to the ribs and the back. Slide the hands down by your feet and let your forehead rest. I'm going to turn and face you on these stretches so you can see me a little better here. As you come all the way up, reach both arms to the right edge of your mat and pull back with your left hip. Now reach over to the left edge of your mat with both hands and pull back with the right hip. Come up now onto your hands and your knees. Rounding into your cat stretch, tucking under. And then lifting up into your cow stretch, opening your chest. Go to a neutral position and take your right leg out to the side. Pull back into your hip and your elbows, dropping the head. Feeling that stretch go into the inner thigh. Come back up onto your hands and knees, and then take that foot a little more forward. Taking the elbow inside your thigh, push your pelvis forward. So you feel that stretch really go deep into the inner thigh on the leg that's in front and the hip flexor on the leg that's behind. Now as you step back, reposition your knees and take your leg out to the side. Drop your elbows, sit back, and let your forehead come down. Now as you bring yourself up onto your hands and your one knee, bring that other leg more in front and push your hips forward or walk your hands a little more forward, bringing that left elbow right inside the left leg. Now bring your legs back underneath you. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, so you're in that down dog position. Push one heel down, one heel up. Switch legs. Now lift both heels, bend both knees, keep your tailbone high. Now bring your elbows towards your ears. Take your head forward and backwards like you're saying yes and no. Yes. Now center the head. Tailbone really high, heels really high, knees bent. Walk your feet forward towards your hands. Then hang. And then bring your hands to your thighs as you push your head out forward and your hips back. Round back underneath. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Bring your hands behind your back. Open your chest and shoulders. Look up. Now bring the right hand up and then the left hand up. And squeeze the hands together. Lift up. Zip up the zipper. Over to the right side bend. Start to let it come forward with a little bend in your knees. Bring it over to that left side and come all the way back up. Now go to your left side. Curve forward. Round over to the other side. Come all the way up. Bring the hands to the back of the head and gently press. I want you to think about everything you did today and you were down on the mat the entire time. Open your elbows. Look up. You had inner thighs, you had outer hips, you had quadricep, you had hamstrings and glutes. You had pelvis, belly, interval, or obliques, internal and external. As you lift up, drop the right elbow. You had the chest, the shoulders, the biceps, the triceps, the back. Lift up and take it over to the left elbow. And you hit those abdominals in all different directions constantly. Lift up. Now just open the arms. Take a nice big deep breath in. Reach up. Exhale, and all done on the mat. So great. Have a wonderful day, you guys. Thanks for coming and joining me today. I hope you come back and see me again. Check out all the other videos on Fitness with Jenn Allen. Do them over and over again. You can learn something new every single time that you do the class. So have a great day, you guys. Thanks for the love and the support.